Hello, everybody, and welcome to 95th Radio's post-game show. I'm your host, Jaymie, and I'm here to talk about the 49ers Vikings Monday Night Football game tonight. We're going to talk about this really weird game once again. But before we get too far into it, I just have a couple of housekeeping items to go through before we get started. All right. So we have our affiliate link, our 49ers.com affiliate link. It's a great way to help support the show. It'll be in the description of the video if you're watching this on the live stream, or if you listen to the audio version of this later, it'll be in the description of that as well. Also, if you visit SeatGeek and you use our code 905 for radio, it'll help save you money on all your theater, concert, and sporting events, as well as help us out. It's a great way to also support the show. If you want to subscribe, see us everywhere. If you go to 950radio.com/subscribe, also a great way to support the show. It's be a very good way to help support us. And also, if you want to follow us on any of our social media platforms, we're at 950 Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr, and we're at 950R on Twitter as well. All right. Got that all out of the way. All right. I don't even know if I want to do this. It's going to be rough. We have one comment. We have Eric. Good evening. I may be Seahawks guy, but I'm not trash talker. Well, you're welcome here. Eric, it is good to see you. I would honestly, if you have any comments about this game, I would like it from like a more of a non-biased perspective. Because this is a hard game to watch, to be honest. So anybody who didn't get a chance to watch it, I'm going live. The game just ended probably like 5-10 minutes ago. The final score was 17-22. Vikings coming up on top. The Niners are now 5-2, and Minnesota's 3-5. 3-4. My bad. Number one. First thing I want to talk about. But I love Christian McCaffrey. If he has a torn oblique, why was he playing? Why? I understand that he's Kyle's favorite toy to play with right now in the offense, and Kyle loves him. But, you don't risk one of your best players with that. Luckily, nothing happened to McCaffrey, and he's fine, but I was nervous the whole game about him. Purdy, the stats aren't showing up yet, like the individual stats yet, so I can't really go over those yet. I'm going to see if they pop up later. But man, this was a rough game, guys. It was, and I don't even want to put it so much on the offense, even though that was a problem. And having Debo out screws up a lot too, because he's our decoy. But I mean, obviously we missed Trent. Their line was getting a lot of pressure up front, and it was rough. But man, our defense is not getting the sacks. It's getting a little bit of pressure, but it's not finishing. And there were so many penalties this game. There's a lot of penalties this game. That sucked. Those never help. And Kurt was they were getting pressure on Kurt, but he was just finding his guys. So it was just weird. And I think Purdy, last time I checked, Purdy had a decent stat line, nothing crazy. But he hasn't had that. It just sucks. I don't know. It's just going to be rough, man. It's just I don't know. I'm getting worried now. Like, this was supposed to be like Cleveland loss sucked, but at least with Cleveland, we knew they had a really, really good defense. This is a not very good Vikings team without Justin Jefferson, one of their top offensive players. So it just was weird. Pretty overrated. I don't know. Purdy's going through something. I don't know what's going on right now. It's a mess, honestly. The whole situation. I don't know. The defense isn't playing like it normally does. They're playing like preventative defense or whatever. Just really sucks, man. And like now I'm worried because now we have to go and travel to Cincinnati, and then we get our bye, which is I think the bye is going to be much needed because there's something going on. I like ever since that Cowboy game, we've been like on a weird. The guys are not playing like they normally do. I don't know. They're not playing like they normally do. They're not playing calm. They're not playing their game. They're like overreacting a little bit. I don't know. Lots of penalties. Way too many penalties. This team used to never I'm so used to not getting flags as much. These last two games, there's been so many flags. It's just a rough game, guys. Like I don't even know what to say. Like Kurt looked great. They made Minnesota's offense look great. Minnesota's able to get the ball up and down the field pretty consistently. Jake Moody missed another field goal this week, which sucked. Didn't matter though. But we had like the first two plays in the first quarter was an interception. Minnesota threw an interception, and we had a fumble. Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Like, seriously, I don't even know what to say. Like, we can't be doing that stuff. We can't have stuff like that. And like, if this team only plays well when their script goes right, we're gonna have a problem because they're not. It's never going to go. Games aren't always going to go how you want them to go, and I don't know. And I think the uses of Christian McCaffrey, while I love CMC, is great. Kyle needs to lean on other players. He's putting too much on McCaffrey's plate. I think it's becoming an issue. And it was a rough game, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm waiting to see if the stats pop up on the website I use, but I'm not seeing them right now. Let's see. Hold on. So I can get into the stats. Yeah, they're not up yet. Doesn't look like. But like, I know Purdy doesn't have a huge arm, but like, he's not making the passes he normally makes, and like he's stopped throwing to Ayuk as much. I don't know if that's because they've been covering Ayuk more, and now with Debo out, it's easier for teams to cover. And if that's the case, then that's a problem. But it sounds like we're not getting Debo back until after the bye. So I don't know, guys. It's just rough. I don't have too much to say. It was just a very weird, rough game, not very un-49er like game, to be honest. And it's just not good. It's just not a good game. So I'm getting concerned. If we play like this against Cincinnati 3 weeks in a row, we're going to have a problem. And if this is because the team didn't want to travel and had 3 away games in a row, they got to get over that shit. I don't know what else to tell them, but they do. Because Like, I love home field advantage, but like we used to be a team that was really, really good on the road, and now it feels like we're not. And we're losing the steam because we used to be like one of the best teams in the league. Now I feel like we're falling slowly in slow motion. But I'm recording, bug. So it's just this. It's becoming a problem. It really, really is. It's becoming a huge problem with how it's going. So I'm getting concerned because this should have been a game that they could win. And this team is much better than the team we've been seeing. And I have no idea what's going on in the defense, but something's got to change. I don't know what it is. Just coaching adjustments, the way, like, if the team's tired or whatever, fatigued, whatever, that's a problem. Because they are not playing how they normally play. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have very much else to say. I don't see too many comments. If you guys have any comments, I'm going to keep it kind of short and sweet tonight. But yeah, it's a problem, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting concerned now. And I really hope the Cincinnati game is a wake-up call and we look much more like ourselves this Sunday. So we'll see. Because that's going to be an issue. So this is Cincinnati. Because then we're going to be 5-3 going into the bye, which is fine. We're still positive. And we'll still be on top of our division. But we're not looking like a team who could take on the Philadelphia Eagles right now, who is our main. And I wouldn't even feel confident going against the Cowboys with the way the team is playing right now. And I just don't know if the teams who played at the beginning of the season, we were able to take advantage, and the team has tape now, which, I mean, that's possible. Teams have tape now, so it's possible. And this is such a problem. I'm mad and frustrated. I think that sums up everybody. I'm mad and frustrated too, because this is, and hey, Teresa, welcome in. This is not the 49ers team that we're used to seeing, even the few games we've got this season. So, I'm seeing if the stats are up yet. No. But this is a problem. The defensive line is not getting the sacks. And the quarterbacks are being able to expose our corners, which is our one main weakness, I feel like, on our team, defensive side. So, I don't know. It's going to be rough, guys. And it's a tough loss. And I felt like we should have won this game. It's a lot tougher than I was anticipating. But, it is what it is. We can't stop the bliss now. Everybody knows that. I mean, that's definitely might be a possibility. I think maybe there's enough tape out that people are figuring out how to stop us now, which is a problem. And that means that our coaching staff needs to try to adjust to it. We got our players to adjust to it, so that way we can come back and do what we need to be doing. So, yeah, that is that. But, it's just, I don't know, guys. It's a little bit concerning. I did not expect us to lose 2 games in a row, but maybe the team needs it. Maybe they do. I don't know. It's just like this is becoming an issue, and we got to fix this if we want to make it to the far in the playoffs and a chance at the Super Bowl. Because this kind of play is not gonna fly when it's playoff time. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yep. I mean, that's really all I have to say. If anybody else has any other comments, I mean, I'm not going to ramble on too long, but I've been about 15 minutes now, and I just am getting concerned and worried. So there's that, and it's becoming quite the issue. Appreciate you guys still tuning in. I know it's rough, and it sucks, but we need home field advantage. Exactly. If we want the home field advantage and that bye week in the playoffs, this stuff cannot fly. It can't. So it's becoming an issue. It really is. So I'm very concerned about next week, and we'll see. I mean, this Sunday, how that goes. I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice if George had some good catches and stuff this game. And it was nice that Kyle finally reminded that he has a really good tight end on the team and doesn't need to block every 5 seconds. But that's just me. But it is what it is, guys. The game's over now. I just hope we play much better this week, but I'm very worried now about this moving forward. So it's becoming a problem, I think. But we'll see. If they show up flat like this on Sunday against Cincinnati, then we're going to have an issue. But regardless of whatever happens this weekend, we get a bye, which will be nice. So that's going to be maybe much needed for the team. And hopefully we'll have Trent back next on Sunday. We'll see how he's doing. And I don't know how much that impacted. I'd have to go back and watch the tape again. But I know that they were getting to us too. And so it's just becoming a problem. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, we did one quick little last run through with our housekeeping stuff, and then I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to support our show, use our affiliate link. It's going to be in the description if you're watching the live stream or a video. Or if you're listening to the audio version later, there'll be links in the description there as well. Check out seatgiant.com and use our promo code 9FIFA to save on all of your theater, concert, and sporting events. This also helps you save some money and helps us as well. If you want to subscribe to us, we're at 9FIFA.com/subscribe. That's a great way to support the show as well. And if you want to follow us on any of our social media platforms, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr at 9FIFA Radio, and we're at 9FIFAR on Twitter. Yeah. That sort of thing. Thank you, Jaymie. Appreciate you, stay blessed. Appreciate you, Teresa. I appreciate you showing up. I know it's rough. Maybe this is just a rough patch that the team is going through. Maybe, hopefully they turn out better on the other side. But I'm not gonna lie and tell you I'm not concerned. And I just really hope somehow this gets fixed. So, we'll stay positive. Always, as always, go Niners. Try to enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you guys this weekend for 49ers Bengals, and hopefully we'll have a better outcome this game. Alrighty. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.